Today we're gonna make a caramelized zucchini soup, caramelized onion and zucchini soup. This will be a staple in your house. Keep in mind, you can always change up the recipe by changing the herbs you add in. Today, I use Herbs of Provence. I think last week we used thyme, and I also tried using basil. I used fresh basil, which it wasn't one of my favorites, so I'm gonna try with dry basil this time, or the next time, and then I will see how it goes. But this is a delicious soup. Let's get started. When I show you how easy to make the soup is, you're gonna be flabbergasted. We're gonna start by caramelizing our onions. To caramelize your onions, I'm gonna advise you to add either baking powder or baking soda because that makes the caramelizing of the onions much faster. So you're gonna caramelize your onions. That takes around 5 minutes, at least for me. I put my stove in, it's almost medium heat. So I let the onion caramelize for 5 minutes. Afterwards, I would add my thinly chopped zucchini. As you can see, this time it wasn't so thinly, but if you are in a time crunch, cut it smaller in cubes, small cubes. Like that is easy and fast to cook. Once your zucchini is also caramelized with the onions, you're gonna add your vegetable stock. You're gonna add the herbs that you prefer to cook with. So this time I added Herbs of Provence, but thyme I think is the best version, and rosemary as well. But choose the herb you like, caramelize together. It takes around, I think, another 5 minutes or so, 5 to 7 minutes. Then add your water, add garlic, minced garlic. I normally freeze my garlic because it's easier. You saw how I was crying with the onions. I don't like to suffer too many times. Add the water and let the soup cook for another 15 to 20 minutes. Let it cool down a little bit before you use your blender because you don't want to use the blender when the soup is really hot because accidents isn't, I do not recommend blending hot things, okay? Once that's set, you're good. The only measurements I'm gonna give you this time is the ratio of the zucchini and the onions. You almost want the same weight. So I used 500 grams, no, I used 300 grams of zucchini and I used 290 or 280 grams of onions. That's it. From there on, everything is up to your taste. Add some salt on the caramelized onions as well in the beginning, just to make sure that everything is well seasoned. Blend and serve as you wish. While you're blending, for the texture, I would advise you to add a little bit of margarine. 2 tablespoons of margarine, just because it will add on while you're blending, it will enrich the texture of the soup, because onions do not have a lot of fat. Zucchini barely have any fat and is a lot of water. So you want the soup to be thicker, but not thick, you know?
It's good. It's good. It's flavorful. It's nice.
But that's pretty much it then. Afterwards, your soup is done. Enjoy it. Tell me if I didn't hook you up on something good once you're done. Thank you. I'll see you the next time.